What's up, guys? It's your boy MJFonesy27 coming at you with a video for YouTube today. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel to get all the latest on FIFA 20 ideas, FIFA 21 ideas, and just in general of what a veteran from the game's perspective would be. So, for those of you who don't know who I am, I stream on Twitch. My name's MJFonesy27. I'll leave the link in the description below so you can find that out, no problem. I'm also a growing music artist as well, so we've got a lot of projects in the works as well. I'm looking forward to actually expanding me as a character for all you guys, just to show you that, you know, we're not just a one-trick pony, that we're a very versatile human being. You know, I have a desire and a passion for football, so I get my fix off of that through FIFA. So obviously it is obviously one of my goals to be great at this game, right? So I am kind of like very disappointed when it comes to how EA portray us as customers, when they just they expect us to be like little minions, you know, and just fill their pockets, which is true, right? But I wouldn't mind if they did that, if they actually gave us good content, but I'm sick and tired of seeing 6 PM drops and they're just being so lackluster. Yes, there's a pandemic going on. Yes, there's probably devs working from home and stuff like that. We understand, okay? It's normal. Now, I'm not going to name drop any people in here famous or anything, because this is all about my channel, right? But a few other people have came out and said certain things and like that. And I kind of agree with them, but I also kind of think that where EA are now, and for the next game, needs to be an increase and not a decrease, okay? They need to stop devaluing their content. There is so many ideas that I have personally where EA can go with all of this, in my personal opinion. For the likes of this new Summer Heat promo, right? This new Summer Heat promo is literally going to be a re-release of content that we've already had, which is so lackluster. You know, it's demeaning, it's devaluing, and it's, like I said, it's just making us look like little minions, because we want to enjoy this game a little longer. As long as Foot Champs is open, I want to go and take my Red Ronaldo or my R9, who I luckily, you know, gracefully packed, and fucking, you know, hit some milestones with them and stuff like that, man. But, you know, that when it comes to the servers issues and stuff like that, and you know what, fair play to them, man, because they put some new servers in London, you know, new servers in Dallas, Texas, so they are listening in a way. They are getting some server upgrades, rightfully so with how much money they make, though. But I wanted to do this video today, guys, to basically show you that when you do follow my channel on Twitch, I am a very inspirational, motivational entrepreneur when it comes to certain things, especially when it comes to my music, man. Like, once I get to the peak and the pedestal and stuff like that, I can't wait to teach. Like, I'm so frustrated right now how good I know I can be, to the point where I'm excited to teach it after I've done it, you know, and that's where I am with my music and stuff. So, like, once we get another one, the first song, Anxiety, which is coming out soon, once we get that out there, you know, I can't wait to release You Don't Shame My Name, and then, you know, I've got, like, Please God Can You Hear Me, and I've just got so many songs that I've got so many ideas for, and I'm not the type of artist that will jump on a trend. I'm not the type of artist that will flow like everybody flows, okay? Everybody's trying to flow the same, or you see what this Little Jimmy does, and I feel like I'm Little Jimmy trapped in the well right now, man, because I'm spitting all this original content. I'm spitting all this, you know, this crazy original stuff, this organic, you know, creations, and everyone's just jumping on trends and stuff, man. And at the end of the day, it's just one dead end when you start comparing yourself to other people. It's a dead end. But when it comes to EA, they are kind of doing that with this content. Like, they know they're working on 21. They don't really care about the content right now. It's kind of like very annoying, if you know what I mean, guys. Because there is a real simple solution what they could do for Summer Heat, and I don't know why they don't do it. So if you're going to release headliners and shapeshifters and player moments and stuff like that, for the love of God, just give them the stat boost that they deserve, man. That, like, the whole football season was ruined due to the pandemic, right? So why are you treating this game seriously? Why are you releasing a 90 rated Havertz? You should just release a 93 rated player of the month Havertz. So he's just below the TOTS value, just below the FUT birthday value. But don't release a card that's literally unusable in anyone's team right now. And I swear to God, if that's what this promo is about, guys, if they're literally going to release something that we've already seen and we don't need, then fuck it, right? What they should be doing, guys, what they should be doing here is literally releasing something that we've never seen before, where they boost every single card on the market and just say that everyone gets a +3 or something like that, because they will not fit the meta if they don't, right? And here's another great idea for you EA Sports, it's in the game. How about doing a shapeshift for icons, dude? Like, why can't I not go out and buy a certain Rivaldo? We'll just use him for an example, because he was a great player. Yeah, he was a diving piece of, and people, gave him stick for that because he was a big diver and, a sissy. But, hell, still a great footballer, right? But with the 2-star weak foot, he doesn't fit the meta. But why have you even put meta in a video game? Why are players unusable? I feel like the EA devs should go into the tier list, and they should be a bit more like, Mortal Kombat Productions, man. You know what those guys are called, man. I forget what their name. NetherRealm Studios. That's it. NetherRealm. They should be more like NetherRealm, man. They should actually evaluate their tier list every month and bring out a patch where they buff and nerf, not behind our fucking backs, not underneath our noses, but buff and nerf certain players. Hey, guess what? This month, Rivaldo's got 4-star weak foot, so take him into FUT champs. But then, maybe, when you nerf him, just say, oh, you know what? We're putting down to 3-star weak foot. Just certain things like that you have the power to do, because now, when you bring in shapeshifters out, we know you have the mechanics to do that. And another thing as well, EA need to start literally, my bad guys, EA need to start literally going into their graphics design and animations and stuff, and program them properly, because we all know that we're having an issue right now where when it comes up to 99 physical Van Dijk and 99 Osimhen, or a very high physical strength striker, he's just running into Van Dijk. It's clearly a foul. Clearly a foul, but it's not being given because the way EA are programming that animation is as a clash, and they've not actually put these blue stats, these team of the season stats into the game. They haven't actually done it properly, and it's kind of making us think that we're getting cheated out, when really it's really just an animation issue, because EA clearly haven't programmed the animation right. They haven't looked into what these stats actually do on the pitch. If you go on head to head now and put all the sliders up and stuff like that, you watch how many vowels are not given when you run into people, dude. It's because it's a physical clash. That's what the game classes it as. It classes it as a physical clash and nothing more. But there's a lot of work to be done, and when it comes to FIFA 21, I don't want to see the same old shit, man. They completely dropped the ball with Milestones. So this video is going to be about 10-20 minutes long, guys, and we're going to talk about FIFA 21, what we need, what we should get, and we're also going to talk about what we could do in the future when it comes to, hell, guys, I want to branch out as a Goal 1 player. Can I do that? Hell, I've been playing this game for 10 years. Yes, I finished Goal 1, but why isn't there not a LAN event for me? Why isn't there not divisions? Why is it all pro? Why is it all blow smoke up the arse for the pros and not fucking blow smoke up the arse for people that actually want to play your game, that are half decent at it, but are good enough to beat a pro on a good day? Give us a chance, man. If there's Premier League, then let there be a championship too. Do you know what I mean? And that's where this game is missing and stuff like that, because it's kind of like the rich get richer and the poor get poorer mentality, right? If you're not good at this game, if you don't know how to abuse the game mechanics, it's all mindset, Sometimes you don't have that mindset to get elite. I personally struggled that with the whole season. We got to 19-6 this past weekend, and we had 4 games to win, and we bottled every single one of them and didn't even get Goal 1. Because that's just the mindset of an elite player will know how to overcome that. And I think me playing 60 games a weekend, doing my Road to Glory for you guys as well, kind of did burn me out. But that's on me. That's not on EA. But I'm just saying, like, on the new FIFA 21, I want to hopefully grow my stream. I want you guys to listen to me right now. I want to grow my stream to the point where we can actually branch out as gold 1 from, so let's just say, from example, silver 1 all the way to gold 1. There needs to be a tournament, a LAN event for that. And I tell you what, I've got the perfect idea for you EA devs. Why don't you give us a chance to play in a tournament, see who comes out the better man, and then put them in the pro tournament as the underdog? That way you can sell tickets on the underdog and see how far the underdog goes, because everyone will get behind the underdog. Certain things like that. Also prize pools for the championship, not just the pros, you know. Like, this game doesn't have to be determined on who's the better player at abusing game mechanics. What about showing who the better player is when it comes to heart and passion and desire for the game, and knowing how to study their players, and not only just knowing how to waste time with possession and pass around the back and stuff like that. So yeah, I really do want to see them branch out to a football league, as in, we've got the championship and we've got the premiership, and we have to get from the championship to the premiership. Fair enough, but give us a chance, man. Don't just say, oh, you know what, 27 minimum wins for you to be, you know, classified to get into a tournament. Dude, do you know how hard it is to get 27 wins, plus with your DCs as well that you're fucking running through this game as well, EA, with all your disconnections and your server problems? You shouldn't even be deeming this game to be competitive in any slightest way possible, because you guys are arse backwards when it comes to setting things up like that. Okay, first fix your game, and then we'll talk about, you know, qualification requirements and stuff like that, you know. But to save your guys' asses with this loot box things and stuff like that, have people want to play the game on a professional level as well for lower league tier players. Now, I'm not just saying that because I just know there's a lot of talented FIFA players out there that just don't have the mindset to learn the mechanics to get the Elite 1 finish or the top 100 finish, but can beat these top 100 players, can beat these elite players when it comes to one game, one winner. It's possible to beat them, right? So give us the chance. Give the lower league players a chance. Give them a tournament. Give them a LAN event. You know, give them the championship, and we'll see who comes out on top. But don't just favoritize top 100, okay? That is just dumb, stupid, and it's why nobody watches your tournaments, because nobody wants to watch the same people every year in, year out, the same goddamn people, the people that don't have any charisma, don't have any character. Literally, they don't, okay? And I'm not hating on any of these guys, but most of these guys are just average Joe gamers, okay? But I'm telling you, man, I know a lot of really decent fucking FIFA players that actually do have character. A lot of YouTubers that actually do have character. A lot of streamers that have character, grit, passion, desire for the game. Okay, give them a chance at LAN events too. Don't you know, you gotta put some kind of like Royal Rumble kind of aspect in there, where, you know, you make a tournament online, but you don't just make us, oh, okay, say if you finish here in Foot Champs, then you get this. No, you just give us, like, you review our Foot Champs. You know, like, in a way, you go into our library and you look how good we played in a certain of our games, and you look how bad we played in our losses, but then you identify our losses, you give feedback on us and stuff like that. Or, you know, you could just literally check the performance of the weekend. Yeah, if he finished like 20-9, you know, or 20-10, does that make him a bad player? No, maybe he got 2 disconnects. Or maybe he just faced a pro, or, you know, or maybe he lost so many penalty shootouts, which is just dumb, right? I can't tell you how many elite finishes I've lost out on because of penalty shootouts, because that comes to, you know, mind games right there and then. So it's really difficult to understand who's good at this game and who's not good at this game, and you guys just need to actually find a way how to differentiate the both, you know, how to balance it out for everyone and not just top 100 elite players, okay? And I'm not just hating on any of these guys, okay? I've got elite friends, I've got top 100 friends, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, you have to give them a chance. You have to give other people a chance that spend 10 years on this game, that have spent 15 years on this game, that have spent, you know, so much time grinding your game and stuff like that. You have to give them a chance, right? And like I said, and an idea for FIFA 21 needs to be, you know, you got your collection books, you know, you put that in the game. So I want to know what my players' stats were. So if I want to ever buy this kid again, this card again, I know that it's going to be the right decision. I'll know that my team's missing a player with that, and I don't just want to have the muscle memory for it. I want to see that. I want there to be like a collection book where I can see how well my player played, how many man of the matches he got, how well he's doing in the community as well. I kind of think that EA have a buff tier list when it comes to the community. So if a player's overused, I think they actually get better in game somehow. They have that list somewhere in Footbin or something like that. The most used players actually get buffed by EA because they become the most used players. It's kind of, they do it underneath our nose and stuff like that. But it's why like Ferland Mendy was so good for so long, right? But now that card's unusable, rightfully so too, right? But these are just like certain ideas that you guys could actually use going forward. But like I said, with this Summer Heat promo, it needs to be, when they release these cards, they need to be their own brand organic cards from Summer Heat. So we need like a good Bale, a good Ferland Mendy. We need like, a lot of cards that didn't get Team of the Seasons to get Team of the Season stats like Bailly or something like that, like Bailey, from Bundesliga. Bale, Ibrahimovic, maybe you could sell your packs on him. And then also another thing with this petition that the UK are going to sign. Will I sign it? Probably. I don't really like EA, the way they promote the gambling and try and hide it underneath our noses again, not calling it gambling. But to be honest with you guys, they just don't care. And we as a community have to reach out with videos like this. Please share this video after you've done with it. If you've got a friend that might like it, share it too. That would be greatly appreciated. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm going to post this on Twitter first so you guys can see it. And then like there'll be a link to the YouTube channel. It's a growing YouTube channel. I've only been in this scene in front of the camera for like 4 months, 5 months. But guys, I've been in this scene for 10 years. Just not done it in front of the camera. I know a lot about this football game. I know a lot about players. I know my stuff. I know their weak foot. I know everything. And it's just like, I just want there to be a wider variety for competition in the next FIFA in 21. I also want that. I also don't want them to drop the ball on this promo tomorrow and don't just release cards that are unusable anymore. Because honestly, like, would you choose the shapeshifter Ben Yedder over Tots Ben Yedder, right? Ben Yoda, let's call him. That's his name. Ben Yedder, Tots, or shapeshifter Ben Yedder. He's Ben Yedder. Shapeshifter is probably going to be released tomorrow in those packs, right? But I'd prefer a Tots over him, but his Tots is cracked expensive, right? But most people have him in reds, put his value down a little bit. Just cards that we're not really going to use anymore, like Shapeshifter, let's say Richarlison gets re-released tomorrow. I already have his red, I already have his red and I don't need him. So it's kind of pointless bringing this out unless you do boost their stats. I believe that you should boost their stats. I believe that milestones should be drastically improved. And here's an idea as well for milestones, EA. Why don't you put a prime moments icon in those milestones and tell us to go and buy the baby, so we're forced to use someone like Ian Rush, or we're forced to use someone like Zola, or we're forced to use someone like Ian Wright, and say, hey, when you score 300 goals with his baby, you unlock his mid. When you score 300 goals with his mid, you unlock his prime, etc. Because it's so late in the game, we'll put it to 100, because I don't think they can actually do that. But in the next game, 300 goals with a certain player to unlock their next card would be great, because not a lot of players will go for it, I'm telling you, man. I'm talking about online goals. But you got to make that, you got to differentiate and balance that out, not in division rivals. Next year, next season in FIFA 21, you do not want to do division rivals with challenges, okay? It's toxic. It fuels the community to be anxious when they play people. It fuels the community to be, let's just say, we'll put it out there, toxic. The toxicity for division rivals and having objectives in it is absolutely corrupt from a standpoint of the business point too. I think there should be challenge mode. I think there should be tier lists in challenge mode, divisions in challenge mode, and I think there should be division rivals for actual rewards, because you're actually making us do challenges and earn rewards. So we're trying to you know, get the highest rank and do challenges at the same time, which has ruined everyone's record all year. I mean, I've never lost 1,000 games in my entire career on any season of FIFA, ever. Never have, never will. On this game, it says I have, but not really, because I didn't relegate myself, but I sure as hell took, like, fucking silver, non-rare gold squads or whatever like that into division rivals against cracked teams and got my ass whooped because I'm forced to do this challenge to get this player card, and he's absolutely trash, and he goes in an SBC because he's fodder, because you don't actually release any valued players in these SBCs, man, you know? So I think you tried to go down the Fortnite route and you failed with the season objectives, in my opinion, as well. I think EA did that. They tried to go down the Fortnite route and they failed drastically as well. You know, at the end of the season, getting certain players that are unusable in the game, you know, Gabriel Jesus, Draxler, and as it might Blaze Matuidi. You know, right now these cards are not meta, they're unusable, but they probably will be good in game. Don't get me wrong, but yeah. So, you know, basically EA just need to listen to us as a community, and they need to watch this video, honestly, because I know what I'm talking about. I am friends with someone they banned. Like I said, I'm not going to drop any names here, but I'm a good friends with him. Over the years, I have been, and I know why he's like this, and I know why, you know, he pushes the anti-EA stuff, and I do it too, because you guys just don't care. You kind of just care about, you know, how your pocket gets filled, and not about, you know, our needs and stuff like that. But we don't help it because we still play the game, but we play the game because we love football. So, you know, it's a catch as catch can kind of scenario, isn't it? It's catch 22 when it comes to it all. But anyway, guys, you know, those are my thoughts, opinions, and feelings on the matter of it. Like I said, when it comes to shapeshifters, headliners, all that coming out tomorrow, every stat needs to be boosted on a card. They all need to be over 90, at least 92. Exactly over 92 to handle TOTS cards, because you know how powerful TOTS cards are. So basically, we're going to end the video there. Thank you very much, guys. Please have faith in me to push our voices out there and send this game into a new direction, okay? I know there's so many content creators out there right now, but some of them don't even know what they're talking about, and some of them are bots. Let's be honest. I am the voice of the voiceless when it comes to many things, when it comes to, you know, how I present my music, how I present my thoughts, my feelings, but I've got the experience and the authenticity of it all, guys. So make sure you drop a like, make sure you comment, and I'll get back to you if you've got any, like, 20 pences on opinions that you feel that you should, you know, that we should put into this next game, FIFA 21 and FIFA 20 tomorrow with the new promo coming out. And make sure you subscribe, and if your friend might enjoy it or any family members, share this video as well for me, guys. And you know, take it easy, man. Thank you so much for listening to this video. If you got this far, I appreciate it. Okay, much love, guys. I'll see you on the next one. All right, check your eyes later, man. Take it easy.